Hello everyone, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you might live in the world. My name is Emewulu, and I'm the president and founder of Stars from All Nations, an immersive, scalable, innovative education solution for Africa's youth. Now, today I'm welcoming you to Metamorphosis. If you've not seen it before, Metamorphosis is a show where we dissect and go into practical skills and best practices that you need to survive in today's digital economy. This is going to be a series of programming that will bring fresh perspective that would really take you to the next level. And by the way, do you know that the average person spends 90,000 hours working over their lifetime? And that's really 1/3 of your life that you spend at work. To put that in perspective, work takes more time than any other activity in your lifetime outside of sleeping. How do you make efforts that you're putting in requisite in terms of career advancement? That's what we're going to be talking today. So sit back, relax, and we'll take you through all the simple hacks that you need to make your life tremendously progressive and rewarding in today's digital world of work. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Emewulu. Today we are talking about how to 10x your career advancement and make your work, your life progressive and relevant in today's highly competitive world of work. And we've got for you here 13 simple hacks that if you practice them, you are sure to 10x your career growth in the next 6 months or less. So bear with me as we go through them one by one. Master your skills. There's been an ongoing conversation and dialogue and debate about skills that are relevant for today's world of work and all of those things. I'm sure you've seen some of them, but there's been an overemphasis on soft skills and all of those things. And if you don't understand what soft skills are really the skills that we need in our everyday today life, which are not some of the things that you study as a major in school. So say communication, say relating with others, solving problems, finding your way around the maze of life. And so while those are really, really crucial and important, what we've come to understand from our research and day-to-day experiences is the fact that soft skills are not enough, even though they are quite relevant today and crucial. They are not enough. You need a complement of both soft skills and hard skills to become progressive and relevant, in today's economy. So the first lesson you are learning today is that you need to master a specific or set of specific skills that are required in the job that you do. And of course, learning is the work that we do, and if learning is the work that we do today, continuous learning is crucial, meaning take a course, and one way to do that is through Ready for Work, our digital platform that helps you improve and develop in-demand digital skills. And you can attend workshops, you can get a mentor. By the way, who is a mentor? A mentor is somebody who might have gone ahead of the journey. He doesn't necessarily, or she doesn't necessarily be an older person, but they must have expertise in whatever skill that they seek to pass on to the next generation or to you. So one of the ways to improve or master a specific skill is to seek a mentor. Another one is to stay up to date with industry trends and developments. So today we're talking about AI and generative AI and all of those things. How do they affect the job that you do? If you want to be relevant and progressive on your job, you must understand what's happening in that ecosystem of intelligent technology. Of course, number 2 is have career goals. By the way, the subject of goal setting is something that has created a lot of tension in the industry because on the one hand, many people don't believe in goal setting, and on the other hand, others who believe in goal setting feel bad about goal setting. And the reason is because achieving your goal necessarily doesn't make you happy, right? For the most part, when you achieve your goal, you feel worse off than you were when you started chasing the goal. You feel like, when I get this thing, I'll be everything I wanted to be. I'll be so happy. I'll be so fulfilled. I'll be every single thing that I feel is missing in my life. Then you get that thing and you feel like, is this all there is? The reason why goal setting has been an issue is that many people don't understand what goal setting really means, on how to set goals. When they set a goal and they don't achieve it, it gives them depression. When they set a goal and they achieve it, it makes them unfulfilled. But I've always advised my students that goal setting is really about understanding where you want to be and, counting your blessings as you get to that journey. And of course, to set a goal that is achievable, specific, time-bound, you need short-term and long-term career indexes. So let's say you want to learn finance, you want to learn digital marketing, you want to learn software development, you want to learn data science. Number one is you set a goal. I want to learn finance by October 2023. I want to learn software development by XYZ. I want to learn digital marketing by XYZ. And of course, you don't just want to learn it for learning its sake. Why do you want to learn it? That's the bigger aspect of it. And when you've clarified those objectives, you now begin to take a step and action. First things first, enrolling in Ready for Work Digital Career Accelerator helps you activate your objective of learning digital marketing, finance, software development, as the case may be. And now again, to re-emphasize, every goal must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. If it is loose-ended, I want to learn digital marketing, it's not a goal, it's a wish. And you know what they say, if wishes were horses, beggars will ride. Number 3, you must have excellent work ethics. Now, this is where a lot of people get it wrong. You have wonderful skills, you have clarity about where you're going, but your work ethic sucks. If that's you, it might be difficult for you to relate with your co-workers or be accountable for the responsibility that you've been given. One way you could, or you should, or you can develop strong work ethics is understand timing. Understand what timing means for your role, for your industry. Be reliable. If given a responsibility, take it as your own. I say this all the time. We say this all the time. You are the CEO of you. You don't have to be CEO of XYZ Incorporated to be reliable. Every responsibility that is given to you reflects who you are, and your delivery is your self-signal to who you are, to the industry. This is who I am, right? Take ownership of the task and responsibilities. Reliability and ownership go hand in hand. I don't want to come back and hear stories. As a team leader, what I want is someone who I can, in my sleep, know that I can depend on. And number 2 is volunteer for challenging projects and go the extra mile. Don't wait to be told. Take initiatives. And don't stop by the job descriptions. Go the extra mile. And that's how you get recognitions as somebody who can be counted on. Number 4 is effective communication. I love the quote by Warren Buffett. He says, if you can communicate, you double your value. Communication skills are crucial because we live in a world of people. You will deal with people on the job. You will deal with external stakeholders, as the case may be, if your job requires such. And so you must and you should always work on your communication skills. And how to do that? Listen more than you talk, right? Give your ears a chance so that your mouth can take care of itself. Update your team and your superiors on what's going on the job that they've entrusted to you. If there is any issue, let your superiors know ahead of time so that they can plan. There is nothing that hurts a job or a team more than a slack from anyone who is key to ensuring that the project gets done. Number 5, be adaptable. Things are always changing. Industry is changing. The work environment is always changing. There is overwhelming competition in the industry today, so be adaptable to help your team win. You can stick to how it's always been. Be adaptable. How do you become adaptable? Embrace change, adapt to new technologies and procedures. Today we talk about generative AI. And I saw this wonderful post that somebody made. He says, AI is not going to take over your job. It is someone who uses AI that is going to take over your job if you are not using AI. So learn the tools that will help you to 10x your productivity. Second on our point is be open to feedback and willing to make adjustments when necessary. Don't be rigid. Time management. You don't have eternity to do the things that you need to do. You don't have all the time in the world to get things done. And so you must learn how to balance competing interests. And on that note, I see some mistakes that some people make, the teams that I've managed, the people that I've advised, the team that have reported to me, one of the things I always say is understand what your priority is. If you choose a full-time job, understand that the priority for you in that period of your life is that full-time commitment. And so if you are on social media when you should be delivering on your job, it's a problem. It will cut into your job. And at the end of the day, it might affect the company, but it affects you more, right? It's not to say don't be on social media. Obviously, you should be on social media to learn quickly, because you might not have all the time to read the news. So social media, if you're following the right kind of people, if you've curated your timeline in such a way that you get things that help you to improve, it helps you to really learn so fast. But appropriately apportion timing for everything that you do. Give first place to things that deserve first place. Of course, on time management, number one thing you can do to make your time management skills highly optimized is to put together the list of things that you need to do every day. Before the day comes, plan for the day. If you don't plan for the day, you're only reacting to the day. And the first thing you need to improve on that is find the apps that are already available. I like Notion because it helps me get coordinated, or Google Doc, Google Drive. It helps me also delegate and manage my deliverables. I never want to start the day without knowing what I'm going to achieve that day. And so I categorize the tasks that I need to do in terms of relevance. I do the ones that demand a lot of my attention. I invest myself into things that will help me put a to-do list together, find apps and tools that will help you to get coordinated and organized. Notion, one of the recommendations I will give you, and Slack, if you lead a team, Slack is really good. Google Drive, I love Google Drive because it helps me to write my notes and do my things. Of course, you have to choose the tools that work for you. Productivity apps are getting so much today, so a lot of people are wasting time on those apps as well. So find the apps that helps you to optimize your time and get the job done. But never ever start your day without a to-do list. Of course, avoid procrastinations. One of the jokes that we make is that the reason why people procrastinate is because they end up getting the job done, but don't always work on that pressure. It's not good, because you won't deliver your maximum. Apportion appropriate time for the things that you have to do. On that footnote, I would say also know how to balance. You are the work, and the work is the product. The quality of your work would depend on how well you manage your own personal life, right? So know how to balance your life and your work so that you don't become all work, and at the end of the day, you burn out eventually. So take care of your health. It's your job to invest in your personal self. It's your job to take care of your physical person, your spiritual person, your intellectual person, so that you can have an enriched environment to work in and a rich output that you call your work. If you don't work in that state of equilibrium, it will be very difficult for you to do high-level work. That's my own experience. Number 7 is networking. I'll speak to this, and maybe we can dedicate a special segment on networking because people get it wrong a lot. Networking doesn't really mean being a social butterfly for the sake of getting contacts. The absolute best form of networking is value. And what does value mean? Value means having a track record of something that can be relevant to someone or some group. The best form of networking is to bring something to the table. And that means that you develop your person first. Invest in your person so that you can have something to present. I'll give you an example. I had a guy who every time he's on social media sharing wonderful nuggets and tidbits, but I find it difficult to get him to do the things I need him to do. That's garbage. At the expense of your job, you shouldn't be networking, right? Networking is vital, but I will advise, now again, this is my perspective, I don't know what others will say, but I will advise, the best form of networking is to be your best at the things that are priority for you, so that when you have to talk, you are talking about your day-to-day. You are talking about your life. You are sharing proof of your work. and that gets the most attention. Unless you can show, everything you have to say is just theory. Now, if I want to tell you about writing, for example, I show you the work that I've done that have gone viral. I show you the companies that we've built. I show you the systems that we've developed. If I want to tell you about building a company, I show you the ones that I've participated in building, right? And that's the best form of networking. All right. So, but of course, it's good to be in that ecosystem where you can improve your contacts. And again, if you are in that place and all you know is answers without proof of work, many people will not take you serious. So industry conferences, relevant associations, and social platforms, these are vital to developing your network. And number 8 is teamwork and collaboration. We will talk about collaboration and teamwork extensively, but bring positive mindset into the team. There's nothing that sucks more than someone who come into a team with preconceived notions of what people are already before they even have a chance to engage with the people. Obviously, you're not naive. It's not like you are foolish, but at least give people the benefit of doubt. That's number 1, positive relationship with your colleagues and your co-workers. Be a team player. Who is a team player? Somebody who is available to help. Obviously, you should not be helping others at the expense of your job. Again, that will make you lose your job. But support when you can. Don't take more tasks that you can deliver. If you need to support others, do your work first. Seek leadership opportunities. If someone needs to do something and the person is not there, let's say the receptionist is not around, but you hear the phone ringing, you can pick it up and represent the company professionally. Number 9 brings us to professional development. We talked about it already. We've intimated on it already. Sign on for courses. Invest in your career. The more you invest in your career, the more you have more assets to show forth in your work. Number 10, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is basically about understanding and managing other people's emotions, your own emotions first, and other people's emotions appropriately. There will always be conflict on the job. There will always be misunderstanding. And I always say that work is about solving crises, addressing issues, solving problems. The quality of your life depends on the quality of the problems that you solve. Be empathetic and considerate with your colleagues and co-workers. Empathize, feel for others. Number 11 is self-care. Again, I intimated on that early on. The more you work on yourself, the more your career grows. You are the work. The work is the output of the investment that you already make in yourself. Number 12, track your achievements. Now, this is difficult for a lot of people because we go without looking back. You might already be living your dream right now, but you don't know because you're not tracking. You're not tracking, you're not reporting, you're not seeing the result that you're making. And so get disciplined. Get a tool that helps you track your work. If your employer, if your work organization doesn't have those accountability measures, create it for yourself, because you might have been doing the things you wish to do, but you don't know. And if you don't know, you don't have substance that will boost your own personal confidence. And so record your accomplishments, record the projects that you delivered, record the feedback that you get as well, so that it will help you know when you've made progress, you've made traction, you've improved. And those are really crucial to improving your career. Number 13, stay humble and stay grateful. Nothing we've achieved in this life is all by our skills, right? I know you are smart. I know you are very, very intelligent. And that's why you're watching this, because if you're not intelligent, you would have gone for some fun things on social media, some dancing, some cat videos and things like that. But you're smart. That's why you invest in yourself. That's why you're still watching up to now. However, other people might have prayed for you to get to where you are. Other people might have contributed. Other people would have invested in you directly or indirectly. So stay humble, stay grateful to God as you grow. You know, there's a popular Bible verse that says, God resists the proud, but he's always seeking for ways to elevate the humble. Obviously, I don't say become a doormat for the whole world. You must hold yourself in. Don't give vent to those negative attributes, because you see, no matter how high you go, there will always be somebody with more opportunities. You cannot control those. You cannot control who is making more money. You cannot control who is getting more opportunities. You cannot control who is spinning off company after company, but you can control who you are and what you are to the best of your abilities. And when you are there, you look up and you give thanks to God, and not look in the mirror and say, look what I've done. It's all by the grace of God. There could be somebody that has even more intellect than you do, but didn't have the opportunity to express it. But you have those opportunities. So it's all by the grace of God. No matter how much work you've done, no matter how much you've invested in yourself, God still made it possible for you to be where you are and be who you are. Excellence is a journey. It's not a destination. Stay humble and continue to learn. Be excellent. Let me clarify. When I say excellence is a journey and it's not a destination, here is what I mean from my own perspective. I believe that at every level of your career, there is demand for excellence. But that doesn't mean that you've arrived at the ultimate mark, because there is always what brought you here might not be able to take you to the next level. So develop yourself for here and aspire for the next level. We say that for every great achievement, for every great feat, for every wonderful accomplishment, there are always people, there is a great team that is backing you up. So you can't reach your mark without recognizing there is a community effort. And on that note, I thank you for watching this episode of Metamorphosis with Chris. We'll be coming your way again with another wonderful episode. But in the meantime, remember, you are the star, and have a wonderful time. All the best. Bye-bye.